Hi there, Serial Trader here. Let's check in with the major US indices. Starting here with SPX. So we've had this nice ABC down, and then I purchased some SPY calls in that lower region there. Now we've had this impulsive move up in what I'll consider a smaller degree wave one, and this will be, we have this larger 1, 2, so obviously this will be subdivisions of this larger wave 3, but for that we have 1 of 3, looks like 2 of 3 complete, and maybe 3 of 3 about to take place soon. And to go in closer here, just to show you what I did today, so on this 15-minute, yeah, that should work out. On this 15-minute chart, so we had that move up from the lows, and then we had this ABC down. And let me just illustrate this. It's a nice ABC down, and let's see here, that's minuet. Get the degree correct here. And it's also just a simple zigzag contained within parallel trend lines. And I'll get that zigzag trend line here. Here we go. Parallel channel. And just connecting the top to the termination point of B. And parallel from the termination point of A. And you can see we just had a nice little tap right in the bottom of that trend channel for C. And now we're reacting off of it. So likely that pullback is done as of today. Although we need to start breaking out to really reinforce that. And also just for wave relationships here on this short time frame, we also have that nice equality relationship coming into play. So again, just from the peak here to the termination of A, off of the termination of B, projected downwards for C, and we'll do the 1.0, which is the most common relationship. And look at that. I mean, just bang on. ABC down, continuing with a parallel trend channel, and A and C are almost near equality to perfection on a short period of time, small time frame here. So looking real good for this being the end of a little degree wave 2. And now with some strength tomorrow, we'll likely start this third wave upward move, and third of a third at that. So that being said, let's go with the actual thinkorswim platform where I've been making trades, and I'll just show you. I added so I already had the 263 calls expiring on the 21st of September, and I had 10 of those that I bought on the lows a couple days ago there, Monday I believe. And then today I added 10 more calls, this time 266 strike, and I paid $11.05 net debit for those. So now I have 20 total calls long here, 2 different strikes. And the reason I selected a slightly higher strike is I like to buy roughly around a 60 delta. And obviously since prices increased since I bought those original calls, I was able to get that same delta with a call that was 3 strikes higher in this case. So this just shows, if we go to 290 on SPY by September, you're looking at over 30,000. If you go to 300, we're looking at 50,000, etc., etc. And I may still add some size to this position, but for now, 20 contracts is fine. I'd like to leg my way into these larger positions. And, well, I'll just go before I do the daily here, 10-minute chart just to basically show you the same thing I did on the other chart. Just had this nice ABC down, 3A move down. And that's the 100% relationship between A and C. I mean, almost got to it, just shy of getting to it. And then reacted quite nicely off of it. Although still early to say it's done. And then also just this Fibonacci retracement. So from Monday's lows to the intraday high so far, we came just between the 50 and the 618 retracement, which also happened to be right where that 100% relationship was. So that was a good reason for me to add to the long call position on SPY. Clearly a trending move up and then a corrective move down, and looking for a continuation here pretty shortly, possibly tomorrow, Friday, as early as that. So we'll see. Let's go back to the daily chart here, candlesticks. So nothing as far as candlestick patterns here. Just kind of an inside day. Intraday we took out yesterday's low, but on a closing basis we didn't. This isn't a particular candlestick buy or sell signal, so nothing strong to remark on there. We are below the T line, but I think that short-term wave pattern is enough to maybe not ignore it, but put less weight on it. All right, so let's go with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And the Dow continues to look like one of the weaker of the three indices here. But again, not an actual candlestick sell signal, although definitely still below the T line and showing some weakness still. Seeming to find some support around this 50-day simple moving average though, so we'll see if that's a factor for the Dow. And the NASDAQ composite, still looking like the strongest of the three. Actually made a new high on the NASDAQ today, intraday, but rejected and closed a little weak, but certainly still closing above that 3T line, still closing well above the actual T line. So the NASDAQ still showing the most relative strength to the other two indices at the moment. So tech is where it's at right now, apparently. And the volatility index, VIX. VIX had a little bit of a up move today, but still fairly contained. Closing above 15 on VIX, still nothing concerning there. But we'll continue to watch that. And, I think I'll just also mention Amazon, since I did put a trade on that, I think last week. So, let's just review that. Getting a little closer here. I just want to show some candlesticks. So no need to see too much here. All right, so volume, make that, there we go. So the reason I bought the Amazon calls, the 1580 strike September calls, we had this big bullish engulfing candlestick last week, engulfing, I believe it was 6 prior candles. Yes, 6 prior candles, real bodies, and it closed above the T line, so that was a legit candlestick buy signal. And remember, that implies that the next 3 to 5 candlesticks will be in that direction. Well, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Today was 5 candlesticks in that direction. So because of that, I didn't take full profits, but I had 10 long calls. So I sold 5 of them today for a nice profit. I've left the other 5 in place for now. And I'll continue to leave them in place as long as we stay above this T line. But I'll close a trade if we close below the T line at this point. So quite nice, but I did take some follow-up action because, again, this candlestick buy signal implied the next 3 to 5 price bars will be in that direction. Well, now we've got the 5 price bars. So really, how much farther is it going to go before there's at least some sort of pullback? That's what I'm thinking here. But anyways, not to discount how much bullish potential they have. So that's why I left half the position on. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that at you since I did mention Amazon last week. All right. Hopefully that's a good update for now. Serial Trader signing off.